Are you thinking of buying a Porsche for the first time? I talked to Bruce Canepa off camera last week, and this is his museum in Scotts Valley. It's one of the best collections outside of Germany. He used to race Porsches. Now he has one of the premier shops in North America. Here are 3 things you should know. The first thing you should know is that Porsche thinks everything through. They're engineering driven. This means that a Porsche is completely integrated as opposed to being a collection of features. The first Porsche Bruce Canepa ever drove was a 1968 Porsche 911L, which a doctor traded in at his father's Lincoln dealership around 1970. This is a 1972 911E, which has a similar layout. When he drove it, it was decades ahead of anything he had driven earlier, and he was already experienced with many makes and models. The machinery worked well together, and all of it was an extension of the human body. Porsches are as ergonomic as possible. He said that the gap between Porsche and other makes isn't as wide as it was then, but Porsche still maintains a lead. The second thing you should know is that Porsche is about racing. They put as much as they can of race braking, handling, and ergonomics into road-going cars. Their attention to racing means winning in all disciplines. You'll find Porsches in the winner's circle for such categories as endurance, prototypes, and off-road. Porsches even win in the hands of gentlemen racers who run without sponsors. What's even better than winning is Porsche's attention to safety. You're more likely to walk away from a wreck in a Porsche. The third thing you should know is what you want. If you're a first-time buyer who wants the classic Porsche formula, go for a 993 like this one. It's a 1997 911 C2S. Canepa calls it the last of the analog Porsches. The inputs come from the driver, and it's air-cooled. The model years in the US were 1995 through 1998. If you want something more modern with lane control and so on, you'll want a newer model. Of course, you could go vintage or any way you want. Be sure to check out our video where we relay what Bruce Canepa told us about taking your Porsche experience to the next level.